Here first check which Apache is available in our system. So Apache 2-V is showing that Apache 2.4.5 in an Ubuntu system. Server build version is showing here. Then we have to check our Apache is active and running. So type sudo systemctl status Apache 2, enter password. I am entering my password here. Then it is showing that our Apache is active and running, and it is also showing then from which time it is running. Now I am opening my Firefox browser and type localhost. Then it is showing the default Apache pages. When you have installed your Apache in your system, this page is automatically installed in your system. By typing localhost in your browser, you can see this page. Okay. Now it is automatically installed the var www folder, that is the default localhost folder. So we entering cd var www to enter the www folder and cd file and folder list in this system, that is html and mysite.txt. If we enter into the HTML folder, we see that there is a index.html file. This file is the default Apache HTML file. When we browse in the Firefox browser, typing the localhost, this file is showing to us. So we are returning back to the www folder. Into the www folder, we are making a directory that is my website that called is mynewsite.txt. Actually, this is the folder we want to browse from our browser. So into the www folder, we have now mynewsite.txt folder is here. So we need to change the owner permission to mynewsite.txt folder. Type sudo chown $user space mynewsite.txt. By pressing the tab sign, you can see which folder is available on inside the www folder. So I am typing the mynewsite.txt. Here is we need a forcefully recursive to change the owner permission. This permission has been changed. Now we have to change the write and execute permission to mynewsite.txt, that is sudo chmod recursively the 755 permission to mynewsite.txt. So we by pressing enter, we have this will change the right permission to this folder. So our folder is ready, where our all source files will be stayed in there my new site.test. So if we enter into the my new site.test and add here there a HTML file by typing the sudo.nano and type this is our my new site file. This is when we browse in the browser the my new site.test, this file will show as a default file. So I am saving this file name as index.html. Ctrl X and type, then save. Ctrl X and type, then save. Now we change our directory to etc/apache2. There we see that some configuration files is available on there. That is the conf.available, conf.enable, sites.available, sites.enable. That's this kind of folders in on there. So we can change our directory into the conf.available. Let's change our directory to conf_available folder to see what things are on there. That is, there is some character set of conf, localize error, this some configurations files is on there. So actually we want to we are backing to the our Apache2 folder. Then we change our directory to sites.available folder. Then we see what kinds of files into the sites conf.available folder. We see there is 3 files: 00.default.conf, default.ssl.conf and my site.test.conf file. We have to copy the 000 hyphen default dot file to my new site test.conf. So let us copy the 00 hyphen default.conf file into sites hyphen available folder by typing sudo cp, that's the file name, 000 hyphen default.conf 000 hyphen default.conf to our folder name.conf file. So that is the my new site dot test dot conf. Let's check which is our folder name. So we have copied our folder name, that is my new site dot test. So actually this is will be changed. This file name will be to my new site dot test. We have to remove the my new site dot test file, then again recopy this file. So I have removed the my new site dot test. It is already removed from there. Then again I am going to copy the 000-default.conf file to my new site.test.conf. So this file is copied. Let's check. Okay, there is, I am seeing the my new site.test.conf is in there. Now we have to edit the my new site.test.conf file with the editor file, that is the nano. So we type sudo nano and the file name my new site.test.conf. Then the editor is open and we see that there is a virtual host file. There is virtual host *:80. This is the virtual host file for our new site.test.conf. So here you see that is a hash sign. We remove the hash sign and the server name is activated. We remove the www.site name. Here is we type the site name my new site.test. Then we see the document root folder is pointing to HTML. Remove the HTML, then point to my new site.test folder. So the document root folder is point to /www my new site.test. This is our configuration file for my new site.test.conf for virtual host, and actually this file is running when we browse in browser in URL my new site.test. Type Ctrl+X for exit and then type save. Okay, our configuration file is ready. Let's browse the my new site.test. We see that the site is not coming. It is showing that we are having trouble for this site. So we have to now actually activate the site by typing sudo apache 2 a2 site enable site, that is my new site. Press enter and it is saying that to activate the new configuration you need to run systemctl reload apache. We are running sudo systemctl reload apache 2. So our Apache will be reloaded the configuration file. Every time you have to reload the Apache to if any change in configuration file. That refresh. So there is some problem also in here. We have to add this my new site.test into our this my new site.test into our host file. So the host file is located into etc folder to nano/etc/host file. The host file is open into this editor, nano editor. So we are now at the last line, enter a new line 127.0.0.1. Then type our new domain name, that is my new site.test. This is our domain. We have entered the new domain into our actual this machine. So Control X, overwrite this file. Okay, then you can have to run the Apache Reloaded again. Sudo systemctl reload Apache 2. Press enter. The Apache is reloaded. Then go to browser and refresh. But the default page is coming. The Apache default page, our default is not coming. There might be some wrong configuration or something wrong into our configuration file. So let's go into the configuration file to check is there any problem or wrong into the configuration file. Type sudo nano etc/host file, checking our host file. Is there anything wrong into there? No, we found everything is okay into here. That is, our site name is okay. Then again we have to go to check our configuration file, that is var/apache2 sites available. etc/apache2, then into the sites available folder. We have to go into the sites available folder. Now we are changing our directory into sites available folder, that is cd space sites available. Available. cd space sites available folder. Then check the list of files into the directory, which files and folders into there, that is ls-la. Then we see there is our configuration file, my new site.test.conf. So type sudo space nano this, then the configuration file my new site.test.conf. Press enter. The editor file is open, and then we see that our server name spelling mistake, that could be my new site.test, but here is wrongly added the my new site is missing here. So we have added the my new site.test, then save the file, then reload the Apache again. Sudo systemctl reload Apache 2. The Apache will be reloaded to recompile the configuration file. So type sudo systemctl reload Apache 2, then refresh the page. Wow, the page is coming from our folder, that is my new site.test. That this domain is our domain that we have created earlier in there. So if we type my localhost / my new site.test, it will not come from there. Actually, the my new site.test is now a virtual host. So in this way we can create a virtual host from here.